What's up, y'all? It's your boy Karibo here. Um, just want to do a quick video, real quick. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. Just want to say, uh, yeah, I kind of miss my ex. I'm not even gonna cap about that. You know what I mean? But I think we had a lot of problems. We had a lot of issues, and I think it really had to do with just communication. I felt like we kind of saw the world in two very different types of ways, you know. Yeah, we saw the world in two very different types of ways, my G. Um, so yeah, I kind of want to talk about that. I kind of want to talk about the situation. You know what I mean? Want to talk about what's good and what's litty. So let's keep it a bug. Let's keep it 100. You know, I had a relationship with one of my exes, and honestly, before this relationship even started, things were pretty magical. I mean, we were pretty much vibing and stuff like that. Things were going pretty well. Um, but there were just underlying problems that we kind of had in those relationships that led to just the destruction of the relationship. Like, for example, I would just keep it a buck because nobody knows who this woman is. Nobody knows, like, you know, who I date. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think one big issue was that she was friends with her ex-boyfriend and stuff like that. And it was cool at first, you know what I mean? I'm just like, all right, whatever, that's fine. But dude started this podcast show, right? And I felt like dude was trying to throw subliminals at me. You know what I mean? Trying to throw subliminals at me. And my thing was not necessarily um that she was gonna cheat on me with this dude. Like, I didn't think that that would happen. Doesn't seem like that type of dude at all. But my thing was more about dude being a pest. You know what I mean? If I'm in a relationship, I don't want this dude around, right? So they would do these shows, you know, these podcasts, which I kind of respect, you know what I mean? I respect a person who's hustling, who's grinding, who's thinking about, you know, certain intellectual, you know, topics. But when dudes started throwing subliminals at me, like, oh, you know, if a dude isn't paying you enough attention, don't be surprised if the other guy, you know, gets with her or some crap like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, are you talking about me? Are you talking about me and my situation? You know what I mean? And I felt like there was so much wrong with that statement. Number one, let's say my girlfriend is not showing me enough attention. Let's say my girlfriend is treating me like garbage, right? You think I'm gonna go to another woman? You think I'm gonna entertain other women just because my girlfriend is acting up? That that's not cool. That's not the right decision to make. That's not what you should be doing. I would never do anything like that. I would never go to another woman and look for the attention or ponder the attention of another woman just because my girl is acting up or we're not getting along. I would never do anything like that. You know, don't be surprised if your girl goes to another man if you're not showing her attention for real. For real, I would never do anything like that. You know, one thing that I would do is, since I'm in a relationship, I would talk to my partner about it. You know, if my partner was not showing me enough attention, I would let her know. And hey, if she can't fix that, if she can't understand that, I'm gonna have to let her go. And then once we break up, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take time to myself because I don't think it's healthy to just go to, a ton of different women when your heart is broken, when you just broke up with somebody, you know. Um, After I heal, then I'm gonna go to other women who are more compatible. That's how it will work. I think that's healthy. You know what I mean? But I felt like dude was trying to throw subliminals because, you know, obviously dude still likes her. I'm sure if she called dude up right now and was like, "Yo, you want to hit?" He would probably hit. So I don't really think necessarily it was about. I don't think it was necessarily about me thinking that she was gonna cheat on me with him. Didn't have anything to do with that. I just felt like it was disrespectful for him to, number one, be there to begin with, and number two, be on that type of energy. Because I could sense a snake from a mile away, for real. I could sense a snake from a mile away, you know? So number one, I don't want to do it on that energy, but I also don't want a girl on that energy, for real. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to cap with that relationship, things were pretty magical at first. I'm not even going to cap about that. Girl has a really bright mind, probably a bright future as well, but there was just certain things that that transpired, and I think, she's fighting her demons. She needs to deal with her demons, you know. I think I'm in a pretty good place right now. As you can see, I'm trying to get closer to God. I'm not the most godly person. I don't be swearing in my raps anymore. But you know, I mean, I could think back to some good times that we definitely had, some good times we definitely had. There was times where like I would be going to work and we would have these long conversations and I would be going to work and stuff, and sometimes I would park at a particular place, like a park or like some place like that. And every time that I would pass by the place that I parked because I was going to work, like it made me feel a certain type of way. I don't necessarily know if it was nostalgia, if it was a happy feeling, or but it just felt like a real feeling every time that I went down those roads or parked or went down those places that I parked. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, it's like a nostalgia zone. But yeah, my thing, I think another issue that I had with my ex was, um, I guess the male friend problem. The male friend problem. So here's my thing. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I made a video about. I made several different videos about male friends, and I want to kind of update the video about male friends. Now, as I got older, like I know certain girls who have male friends who I don't feel any type of way about their male friends. I don't care about their male friends. You know what I mean? Actually, their male friends would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? Um yeah, their male friends would be pretty cool, you know what I mean? But my thing is this, it's not necessarily about male friends. I think it's more about low frequency male friends. I think it's about male friends who have a particular agenda against you. You know what I mean? You know, this ex dude, I felt like dude was trying to kind of sabotage certain things. I wasn't repping with that. I wasn't messing with that. I wasn't gonna be disrespected and have, my girl entertain, not necessarily sexually entertain but entertain the fact that this dude is talking crap about me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Let me tell you one thing that I would do, because I kind of had to revamp the video. I'm a revamp it right now. I have some girls who are friends, but my thing is this: with there's a girl who I'm friends with who is dating, currently semi dating someone right now. When they become official, I ain't really gonna be her friend. You know what I mean? And it's not because I want to smash. It's more because it's more out of respect for that dude. You know what I mean? I don't want dude to get the wrong idea. I don't want dude to get the wrong impression. So I'm down to lay low, lay back. In fact, I'm down to completely get out of the picture. If dude doesn't want me there, that's fine. Shoot, I'll step out of the picture if dude does want me there. You know what I mean? It's just because of the way that I was raised, you know? So my thing is this, it's not necessarily about male friends. It's more about low frequency male friends. And what do I mean by low frequency male friends? I mean F boys. Because these girls on a consistent basis be claiming these are my male friends when they're F boys. Now, these F boys may have a past, may not have a past with the person, but it ain't really got anything to do with that. It's just the sense of confusion that brings up with a particular person. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You know, just imagine if I said, let's say I claim I got all of these female friends, and all of these female friends are on OnlyFans, and they all got OnlyFans, and I'm on their OnlyFans, and I'm not necessarily smashing on their OnlyFans, but I'm in their videos like, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's up, y'all? And I'm in the hotel room where they're filming their OnlyFans, and I'm just in there. What's good, bro? What's up, bro? You doing a good job. That would be freaking weird. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't my girl feel a certain type of way? Why? Because those are low frequency women. Those are low frequency women. Those are very unpredictable women, you know? And that's when I felt like, yo, this girl who I'm dealing with, like, she's probably pretty low frequency, because I was going to do a show with one of her friends just to talk about like sexuality or something. And, the thing is, I kind of got a little bit, I guess, kind of weirded, not really weirded out, but maybe it was just me. But, yeah. So I hit up the friend to do the show. I hit up her friend to do the show. And girl is out here sending me like all these heart emojis and like winky faces. And I'm like, yo, I don't know if you know who I am, but like I dated this girl. You know what I mean? Like this just doesn't seem like the right type of energy. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna talk about my experience, I don't really want to be on that type of energy. You know? And I could have been technically like a piece of crap and just kept on going and just like, yo, I'm gonna send more heart emojis. I'm gonna start flirting with Shotty, even though she's her friend, and I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna do that. But I didn't do that. In fact, I didn't even do the show. I didn't do the show. You know what I mean? I didn't do the show. I was just like, if you're gonna be on that type of energy, I don't really think I don't really think I could do the show with you. You know what I mean? Like, much love to what you're trying to do, but like, I'm not gonna be on that type of energy. You know, and so I was just I was just annoyed with all of the it's like barrage hurricane of just a lot of BS. A lot of BS, a lot of uh F boys who she's claiming are like her friends and exes who she claims is her friend when obviously he likes her. And then just low frequency, even female friends trying to send me these heart emojis, being like, yo, what's good? Heart, winky face. Like, I just got fed up with I got fed up with asking all these questions. I just got fed up with, you know, asking who is this guy? Who are these dudes? Like, what's up? You know? And I'm not gonna lie, like things were magical, but like Shadi, like I don't really think it was her intention, but like Shadi really put me in the worst, number one, the most compromising situations, but also just the worst. She brought the worst out of me. You know what I mean? She brought the worst out of me. I'm not gonna lie about that. She really brought the worst out of me. And I'm a chill, laid back dude. Sometimes I could be really passionate about, you know, things that I say, but I've never had a girl, and I've really been through some trifling stuff, but I never had a girl bring so much, confusion and so much pain and so much anger out of me. Never. You know what I mean? So I think, if she focused on herself, if she focused on certain things that she probably doesn't know, but certain things that are in her subconscious, I think, because I feel like she has certain underlying issues that she needs to address, you know, if she worked on those issues, like maybe things might work out, or I'm sure if she worked on those issues that she could find another dude who really appreciates her. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of how I feel about certain things. You know what I mean? I don't even know where this woman is at in her life. I have no idea. I checked her account like a few months ago, and then it was a messaging video, so I just messaged a bunch of my freaking past relationships. And then I just kind of ghosted and just like said whatever. But yeah, either way, like okay, I know that. I mean, with all the with all the crap that I'm not trying to talk crap. I'm not trying to talk a bunch of crap. I'm saying that we did have good times, but there were certain things that got in the way of that. You know, I'm not going to say that she's an evil person. I just either A, maybe I'm being blindsided and I'm being erratic, but I think it's I think it's I think it's perfectly reasonable to not want your girlfriend to be surrounded and entertaining low frequency men. That's all. I think that's really the case, you know what I mean? And I think that's probably why we broke up, but at the same time, yeah, at the same time we had some good times. It's just with those issues, that was the barrier. That was the barrier which like for example, you got a seed, right? You got a seed and then you got a pot in the seed. And you put the pot outside, right? And then you got a rock in the way. You got a rock on top of the pot. So the seed it can't get the water and the sunlight that it needs to grow. That was the situation. Those situations were the rock. Those situations were the rock, you know? And I'm sure like the seed could grow into a beautiful thing. I think the seeds could grow into something magnificent, but it can't if it has that rock in the way. That's all. You know what I mean? It can't grow if it has that rock. I think with the majority of relationships, to actually have a beautiful relationship, you gotta put it into an environment in which that relationship can grow. You know what I mean? Before you do anything, like to be surrounded by hordes of F boys, to be have your ex, to, you know, just just a bunch of oh man, to have all that, that's not conducive to a healthy relationship. It's not. And so I just really want to say, yeah, my ex was a positive. I don't know about positive, but like at heart, I'm probably 50% she was a good person. 50-70% she was a good person. 50-75% she was a good person. But I just don't think she understood relationship dynamics and like that. Oh yeah, this is an important thing, that having trust issues is a problem, right? But my thing is this: I think trust issues is if she's talking to like her uncle or she's talking to like her dad and you're like, oh, don't be around them, or her sister, or her brother, or her cousin, and you're like, oh, yo, like, don't talk to them, right? But if Shotty is hanging around low quality, low integrity men, that's not trust issues. Like, genuinely, I felt like I had trust issues, but I felt like she was doing certain things that triggered really, really like alarming responses. Does that make sense? Like, I think it's important not to have trust issues in a relationship, but I think also at the same time, it's important to be trustworthy. Now, trustworthy doesn't necessarily have to be it doesn't have to be about lying necessarily, but it's about putting yourself in a position in which you don't have to be questioned. You know? It's about putting yourself in a position in which you do not have to be questioned about anything. And that might come from like some kind of transformation. You know, a person might need to change certain aspects or dynamics in their life. But I mean, that's really just what, you know, they have to do. My thing is this. I'm not really here to demonize nobody, because we all demons. Like, I'm not perfect. I got my demons too. We all got demons. I'm not gonna point myself and claim that I'm the victim in particular situations. There were certain situations in which I lashed out or I got really angry because of certain things that just confused me a lot. Confused me a lot, you know? And so at the end of the day, that's all I really want to say. Um yeah, I kind of miss my ex, but we had certain issues that weren't really resolved, that led to that outcome. Like talking to her was a wonderful experience. Being around her was a wonderful experience. It was just certain things that did not sit right in my soul, and that's why we kind of broke up. But that's all I really want to say. It's been your boy Karibo, and have a nice day. Stay blessed. Stay up. Stay sexy, and yeah. Hope you have a good one. Peace.